Okay. That's a solid opener, I think. Alright, yeah, there we go. Okay. Make sure that everything's going. Yep. Alright. I believe, if I remember correctly, we are going to the church to meet you and a sister who is in my party. Okay. By equipping special accessories called masks, it can change its skills and resistance. Fans. Well, I mean, she came with her own decent equipment, so... I say decent equipment, and then I look at her comparatively to everyone else, and... Can she learn other... Oh, she's many levels behind. Okay. So it's not that her equipment bad, it's... She's really far behind. Oh, Jesus. I guess I should have talked, like, before. No, we want Stroll. How do I... Can I only swap party members? Like... At? Like outside the dungeon? It's possible. Probable, some would say. Also, we're gonna heal real quick. Oh wait, we can't because we're not in a dungeon.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment.
Oh, they weren't kidding. She really just works here at the church.
Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Oh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But
how do I keep ending up with this one piece of tape on my foot?
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
Okay.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, it is my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment.
Hey, Pug, how's it going?
Scared me.
How you doing?
Rilla.
But I'm a bit
Do you
relieved.
have oats, brother?
I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see
Did the
now I
tall,
needn't have
slender
given it a
one
second
bless you
thought.
with oats?
Of course. I am Juani's Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for
I
everyone
have to
else.
read.
I suppose
That's
there's
also
another
pretty good.
dramatic and risky
I'll take
gesture,
that.
Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
Share your Doritos, brother.
Well, sort of.
I am
Maybe,
starving.
yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic source continues to exist,
I'm actually alright.
the
I have
effect shall never fade.
I have met my
Until
caloric
days, while most curses
minimum
consume the
for the
magic
day,
released in the
so
moment's casting,
at this point I'm just trying not to eat
this
before
one is
midnight.
designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse on this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
But how you been, Pug? How are you doing? How's your day
Of course.
going?
I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
I'm
The
at
only
work
way
getting
left is
comfy
to
with a
take
murder
down
mystery.
Luis
Oh,
himself.
that's the best right
The
there.
impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's
I actually need to
magic
find out what
works
I'm
every
going to
time.
listen to at work today,
The
especially
old
because
guy's
today I
frozen
have a
in agony.
9-hour shift.
Even if we could fight him properly. do
Because
we
we
stand a
have daylight
chance?
savings
The
time.
man's an unparalleled
tonight.
master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
Making sure everything's running alright. Okay.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming.
I actually have a decent
use
amount
a
of
break
murder
in the
mysteries that I
gauntlet.
have not caught up on.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people.
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with
Better
that.
than running out. Oh, yeah.
You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Like, part of this
Oh,
whole...
I'm getting reckless
um,
now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
I have it labeled as a 30-day experiment. if possible, I'd like to keep
By
it
the way,
going
What
for
have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
as long
Mostly.
as possible.
Been having a
But
good old ponder ever
like
since
one of the
I
whole
reached
driving
the
things
sky
behind it
in the air.
is
Always been my dream to fly.
I'd really like to get rid of a lot of the
Got rid
games in my
this
backlog.
magic levitatory. And then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory. What?
I have way too many
Long
things,
while
and instead of
back,
playing them, I
did a
keep
flight
playing like
experiment to prove my theory was
old
sound.
comfort games
That was
over and over,
spectacularly, though.
and
I got myself all crunched up in the process.
I needed a reason to force me to finally
Midway
get through
my
them.
convalescence when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
All right. There we go. Okay. There we go. You can change rad members to your party from the party option in the main menu. Yes. Oh, whoops. She said.
All right then.
Time for bed.
What now?
Alright, that's what I wanted. Because Stroll is already maxed, which means he's getting,
All right then.
excuse me, the best that he can get. Oh, when they said rest, they meant like actually sleep.
Sure.
Bastards.
Good night. Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Something on your mind?
No, not in particular. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
Okay, makes sense.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've
Oh,
seen
so
him
he does
reading
read
from
it.
time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it? prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty,
The
or
one who is free is
philosophy
king.
enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
Time marches on, and
The age of a new king draws nearer. Jesus Christ.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Pardon!
Freedom is the reason we all do things.
Not actually being in the race, but in third, we have the warrior monk captain,
Freedom to live,
Master
freedom to
Kingdom.
spend, freedom to travel.
In the end,
It's the
everyone
core
but the
tenet
Luis is just
behind
representing the Sanctus Church.
most, not
What's your
all,
point? I dare
but
say
most
that's a
things.
relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction, but we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young Elder.
Right! Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi,
See?
crier man.
Hey, whatever
Where's
makes
the
you
one
happy,
back?
man. Like,
The one what acted all high and mighty over the
so long as it doesn't harm other people,
Who? Oh,
go for
right,
it.
That Gladell or something. No sign of him. Probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? The disgrace to the root, son, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big
Hey, good
ideas,
job,
that
Katarina.
girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But if
I mean, it worked for the
filthy
French,
barbarians.
right?
Besides,
Nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
I mean, kind of worked out for the French.
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is...
Oh yeah, there's two more. For some reason I thought the next one was the last one.
Divine relic!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice.
Oh, so I guess that was Juna's
Tell
job.
us more, please. Welcome to the stage, our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just
Jesus
primitive magic
Christ.
tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes
Wow,
be blessed
that
with
was an
good
insane
fortune
thing to
and
say
the
in public.
favor of God. I pray for your success.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This
That means
two-day
nothing
event
to
kicks
me.
off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him.
Hey,
Lady
Fidelio.
Gina, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival. Good on ya.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And
Nah,
if we
that's
try
pretty smart.
anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread, but he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But
Hey,
he would
how's
seem
it
to have an
going?
idol on par with the gods' reverence. He has all but commanded. that
It's
we
been a
take
while.
his
How are you
place.
doing?
The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What do you mean, a finale?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden
Ow.
his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough.
Can't
For
say.
now, you need only follow my orders.
Oh no, I will call it Twitter until the day that website closes down. I do not care
Question is a lance.
what they
known as
rename it.
Dracodius.
Draco Dios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire
But
it.
yeah,
in
I
time to
recently
save
had a
and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
an upsurge of
Rest
free
assured, my other
time,
agents have
so
their own relics I've assigned them to pursue.
this is what I've been
I
up
no
to.
urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are
Its
attached.
new name sound. Yeah,
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all.
I mean, there's that, and
I can be your eyes and ears.
it's just it had a name that was already like built in, like the same way that people ask for a Band-Aid
Where
or a
can we find this
Kleenex.
fancy
You know,
wax?
Twitter was
Find
already
your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me.
there. It had latched into
Think
people's
as well as you
minds.
fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared.
Yeah, there you go. But you know, dumb people are gonna make dumb decisions. Dumb bitches like dumb things, as they say.
Well met, eh?
Why is it so hot in here? Oh, I know why. Because it's 90 degrees outside. In November.
I'm just
Hey, I beg your pardon, but you...
I'm just
That lady sucks. 90s. Yeah. It sucks. We have a cold front coming in Tuesday that'll get us all the way down to... Let me see.
Okay, so
Grabbing their fall jacket. Yeah, I also have my fall jacket. God knows if I'm gonna wear it at any point. 79. The coldest we will get is 79. Maybe. We will see.
huh? Okay, so hey, listen.
I'm just
Yeah, where I grew up and am currently living again,
all right then.
we don't have seasons. It's hot all the time. We'll have like 2 weeks of cold in December, 2 weeks of cool in January, and then it'll continue being hot.
Young man. Ugh, come off it.
I would very much like to,
All right then.
as soon as possible, leave this specific weather. I do not do well with the heat. Is it you? Are you the guy looking for a boat?
Did you hear?
What is it? What is it?
Wonder if I could have been one of Louis.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't do well with the heat. Like, I lived in Colorado for a short time. That was very nice. And, man, I missed that.
That Luis.
Right now, in the place in Colorado that I lived, it is 44 degrees. Oh, that'd be so nice.
Dismissed.
Okay. Bit of a prick. Yeah. How is the weather? I mean, without getting like too into specifics, how's the weather where you're at? You having a good winter? Fall? It's not technically winter yet, I don't think. Oh, you're the match broker.
Hang on.
That's awful. Whoa.
I can't believe this. He would have them all
That'd
take what
be
they
cool.
please.
I feel like everyone is expecting it to be cooler
Damn him. And
than it is. Like, even people up north are like,
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered
with the
to
exception, of
ransack
course,
his
being
homeland.
Minnesota, where they're complaining about having snow this early.
They've really.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous.
But yeah, it's been a while since we've talked. How have you
my
been?
studies, at least.
How
Oh,
is
far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the
everything?
least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Draco Dios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
That's awesome.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? It is a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
Oh, I am too.
I just don't want everything we believe it to be destroyed.
Don't worry about that. Driving
That's why you're in this race.
sucks.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was.
If I didn't have to do it right now for work, I would not drive anywhere for any reason.
We can't hand it over.
And hopefully in the next few weeks, I should be able to get back into walking distance for work, so...
We don't intend to take
hopefully no more driving
Even
for
if
me.
you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider.
I'm glad you're liking college.
I need to face
Have you decided on like a major, or are you just getting your basics out of the way?
Well, sounds like Draco Dios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves. Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
There it is.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess. You really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointing.
Driving isn't too bad except for other...
Tinkering.
Yes. Driving is... Because I can drive at night. I love driving at night because there's nobody else on the road. Driving is 100%... I don't trust other people. Especially because I've known several terrible drivers in my life.
That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what?
I mean, that's good. You could do a lot with programming. Like,
You'll need a proper sea runner.
it's like learning a core skill, you know? There.
You weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already
Once you have the
told me
certificate, you can take it pretty much anywhere you want.
Really? Don't tell me.
And then you
you're
just
tripping that.
add on top of it, you know?
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
sounds
go
about
around
right.
the pecking order
Especially
there.
if you grew up
Or do you have a problem
in a
with
city.
being
I
around?
am lucky enough to have grown up in a town.
We're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Dell doesn't take up as
So
much
our
space
traffic
as me.
isn't too bad
Delta.
if you avoid
Besides,
rush
we expect
hours.
this rust bucket to survive a night at sea.
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Nothing like a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
Yeah, that is 100%
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along.
my
What do you think
thing.
their angle is?
Yeah. No, I have the exact same issue with driving.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the
Live
whole
in a village.
Gladell incident.
Oh,
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check
That'd
on
be
her
nice.
amphibials and make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
it's kind of like playing an online game, you know, like you can take the time to learn everything that you need to do. But at the end of the day, your success rate is pretty determinate on other people being as responsible and like determined as you are. And that's a lot of faith to put into people.
Virga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in my youth playing League of Legends, so I know a lot about
Oh,
having to rely on other people to make a experience function. It's also why I know that it doesn't work. It's bullshit. Other people, or what's the phrase? Hell is other people, as they say. Oh, look at that! It swims.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master of the helm, my dear.
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
there's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take
Yeah,
it.
it's programming is 100% a core skill.
It's
Like,
always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet
Ah,
you'd impugn
for the
Count
most
Luis's
part, yes.
reputation
I
with
know
wanton
people who have made
massacre.
games by themselves and have made great games by themselves.
Are we there yet?
But yes, programming is by and large a cooperative effort.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I mean, a lot of things in life are unfortunately cooperative
the elder boy
efforts. Like,
candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet runner too.
Is he all right? They say the waters are clear of monsters now, but
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I'm trying to think of something in life that
I
could be.
expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
How to live
that's
on
the
an
same
island.
lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it?
Look, I'll be honest with you.
Virga Island's infamous people, treacherous.
I've thought about it more and more. You know,
Struggled
like
with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities
just
have
claim
just begun.
a large patch of land start a commune,
Gauntlet runner takes to the water in its
grow
new
our
form,
own food.
setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Furga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not
Just
all
be a
of us
hermit,
now
you know?
count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Hear us speaking?
You can use to fish. Any fish you catch can use ingredients or cook it. Okay. Still need to get out of this house. Yeah. I mean, it's all just a matter of time. You'll get there. Not imagination. I need the one for tolerance. Do I not have a book for tolerance? There it is. You'll get there. And I'd say that, you know, once you do, you'll miss it, but honestly, you probably wouldn't.
Tolerance.
I am one of the people who did not miss living at home once I left. Not because my home life was bad in any way, I just... I like being by myself.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the Gauntlet runner reaches lurking.
I mean, that'd be nice. I could take or leave the internet, but my parents not. And that's fully understandable, honestly. I did miss my dogs. They did unfortunately pass this year, but yeah. That is true. It is one of the better... Are all of these people teaching imagination? What the hell?
Alright. Go.
I think that's everyone's first thing once you move out. It's just like, I don't need pants now. Try this one, I guess. Oh, that was just an all stat increase. That's pretty good. I mean, no, it's too late. We're all gonna meet wearing boxer briefs. I was gonna say wearing no pants, but yes, you're right. That. I mean, we could all wear shorts, you know, or skirts, just not pants.
Sure.
You can't prove that. My model has no legs. There could be pants down there. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, I can't move my model. Lock this. There we go. There we go. I did it. Yeah, but I don't. The burden of proof is on the accuser. I don't have to prove anything. I mean, what's the goal here? Stream every day for a month. Try to. Basically, yes. So last Saturday, I believe it was Saturday, I've lost all semblance of time. I did a 24-hour endurance stream, and I don't know, like, it's been a thing that's been bouncing in my head for a while of, like, I have a lot of games in my backlog that I need to play, but I never do. I keep putting it off, and then I'll play other stuff, or I'll start games and then never finish them. And I figured this would be a good way to force myself to have to do a thing, you know? And I have it marked for 30 days because, as far as I'm aware, that is the amount of time that my work schedule will be lighter. I don't know what it's going to look like beyond November. But if I could keep it up, like, as long as possible, I'm just going to keep adding days. One day, ideally, that would say, like, day 72 out of 30. But we'll see what happens.
Suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass. There are many places.
I like to just have random goals. There's no purpose to it. I don't. I don't know. I don't know why I do things. To say I did, I guess. Why do we use you? No, yeah, no, because we were literally talking about this earlier, of, like,
Enough.
We do things, or I was talking about how, like, we work and we study and we do all of these things to have the freedom to do other things, you know? You work to live, you don't live to work. I'm working so that next year I can take some time off, go to Europe, visit Disney, you know? I have a dream of visiting every Disney park on the planet Earth. Well, specifically the big four. If I can get to the smaller ones, like the beach cities and all of that, great. But the big four are my focus at the moment. I've already visited two. The two in the continental United States. Tokyo Disney is on the list. It is dependent on someone else. We will see what happens with that. Euro Disney.
Let's go.
Euro Disney is the current goal I'm working towards. But, like, why do I stream? Why do I occasionally make videos, you know, once every 6 months? I don't know. It's something to do, I guess.
as the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer.
Because people ask, they'll be like, are you a streamer? Like, do you want to be an affiliate or a partner? And I'm like, not really. I don't like crowds. I also don't think that I'm like a good public speaker. So
Rain. It'll be a storm soon enough.
I wouldn't know what to do. Like this is fine because this is just I'm basically talking to friends, you know.
If only because he handled that
But like
sea monster.
those chats where it just flies by and you barely catch any text, I don't know how people deal with that.
Rock out there or something. Back in a mo. I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody
Yeah, like
pirates. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard.
don't know what I would do
You
with
weren't too
it.
fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked
So-
what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you.
I swear to
sing,
God, if
Lady
I'm getting a
Juna.
cold, I'm
Your
gonna be
voice is awful
super
pretty,
mad.
Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast you
I want a
is in no
Pugma movie.
position to speak ill of the Paripus?
I mean, dream big, you know.
No, I didn't.
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket?
Dream big
Killed that
and
chicken earlier.
always move forward. And if you die in the gutter,
Could cut the air in here with a
die
knife.
facing
What are you
forward.
two
Like
on
that's
about?
all we can do, you know.
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep
Like,
taxing
I
them
have a
hundreds, do we,
dream.
Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell them you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the
Start a
road.
grassroots campaign.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't
Yeah.
worked it out already.
I have a dream. I've had a
Anyway.
dream for a very long
Still,
time
I had to make sure.
where
See for
if I
myself
had the
that
money,
Lady Juna is on our side.
not even just the money, like the influence of it. If I did have like a following, and I'm not talking like a Markiplier kind of following. I mean like any kind of following. I would love to bring back kind of
What's happening?
the concept of multi-channel networks. I miss the days of like
What to do?
facilitating other people. Like I know incredible artists and streamers and video makers and all of that whose only limits are if I had an actual computer instead of like the laptop that they use, or if I could get someone to edit this video because my computer can't handle the processing, or just some people who are like they do incredible work and they'll get, I don't know, like less than 100 views on a video.
You having a lap?
And I want to facilitate more people to do creative things.
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this?
But I have neither the money nor the clout, as it were,
Now then. Well, well.
to do such a thing. I still like the idea behind it. Thank you. Yes, I like the idea behind it. And it is something that I try to do. I do still have like a camera and an editing bay from when I was in film school. Don't go to film school. just general life advice. Film school is garbage. I'm sorry. It just is. Don't go. Or I guess film school is kind of like going to normal college. It's really meant for like networking more than it is to actually learn the mechanics of something. Jesus Christ, there's so many. And I'll happily, like, people who are in film school today, I will happily lend them equipment. I'll lend them boom mics, cameras, the editing bay, like pretty much anything they need, because I spent so much of my youth growing up just being like, if I could afford the stuff to make a movie, I would. And then I eventually reached the point in film school where I could afford the stuff to make movies. And I did for a good while. It was good. It was fun. Never released any of it. I met two incredible people doing it. I loved working with them. We made one of the best indie movies I've ever worked on in my life. It was called The To-Do List for the End of the World. It was just about the world is ending. There's nothing anyone can do to stop it. What do you do with that time? You know, when work is no longer a thing, when money is no longer an issue, like, all you have is time. And it was just a nice little slice of life story. Where the hell am I going? I don't know how to get... Oh, there's another ladder. And then, unfortunately, one of the primary writers and creatives... No! No! Okay. I genuinely thought something bad was going to happen to Fidelio.
It's supposed to be you helping those in need, or itself!
But yeah, one of the main writers and creatives behind that project, unfortunately,
You realize this changes nothing.
passed away in his sleep from sleep apnea. It sucks because we were actively working on another project at the time. And I still have his last DM to me, which was just... Actually, hold on, I can get it. Give me 1 second.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah. I've got the idea. Give me 2 weeks. I'll have the spec script. And we'll figure it out from there. And about 5 or 6 days later, he was gone.
Stick to the body and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this.
I'm gonna be honest. Since then, I haven't watched movies. I haven't made a movie. I don't want to say I don't like movies anymore, but it's hard. It's hard. But c'est la vie. Such is life. We do things through everything. And yeah, that was just...
Come forth, royal soul.
I forgot how I got onto this topic. Oh yeah. So yeah, I like helping people achieve their dreams, because a lot of them are more capable of achieving the dream than I am.
It's not. Nah. Masked dancer.
Oh, unfortunate. I'm sorry, did he use an ability called Random Strike that hits everything multiple times? I don't think you understand what the word random means.
Are you alright?
Quite a boon.
My aim is true from any vantage.
Yeah, I have the same problem, I'm gonna be honest. Like, every time something like that happens, and like, that's all you can say, you know? Like,
We've destroyed it. Now to the rest.
Make things a little easier on us. This is just what I need. Gale.
but I do appreciate it. It means a lot. Jesus. I do still talk to his brother, who was the other... Oh, it's only on the front line? That's... Oh wait, I have to move her. She heals in her, bro. Okay.
Thanks.
That helped.
I do talk to his brother and his wife, and they're doing well. You know, they are recovering.
Warrior! I
Oh.
show no mercy.
A critical hit. This'll be over. Watch me.
Okay, we're gonna try this again. I swear to God, if you miss.
Sorry, my mistake.
Observe the enemy.
Oh, it didn't miss. It just didn't do anything.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Oh, power of heroes! As the point of a sword moves onward!
Yeah, I'd be anxious too if someone just crit me fucking 5 times in a row at once. Like, Jesus.
Pierce through!
You warrior! Slash!
I'm
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
I for all the great
I forgot she was anxious. That was my fault.
That helped.
I knew you'd help.
Stop hitting her, you
God, Juna.
fucking asshole.
Gunner! Come on! A tough one.
Let us warrior! Good. Do not relent.
I've got just the dance for you. Behold this power.
That's an interesting human design. This is genuinely the least disturbing human I've seen this entire game.
Is everyone alright? Magic Knight! I'll run you through!
They're kind of coming around, but I know that's something that really... Yeah. I fucking hate this thing, dude.
I won't hold back.
Still up?
Oh, power of kings!
But yeah, like...
I'll give you the performance of a... I'll show you. Burn!
There is no way to just kind of
I will not let you die.
be okay with it. There was a panel in a comic a long time ago, and I don't even remember which comic it was. But
Pierce through!
Heismay's in real danger. He needs healing now.
I'm trying to remember specifically what they said.
I behold this power.
The guy was trying to kind of get the other person to kill themselves, right? Well, not really kill themselves. They were already depressed. He was just trying to push them, you know, over the edge, right? And he tells them, it's this one. I need to get rid of this. That's the random strike. Fucking leg. He tells him, you know, you make excuses about how you don't want to harm your mother or your father or whatever. But eventually they'll move on. You know, they'll hurt for a little while, but they'll move past it. The only reason you don't actually go through with it is because you're afraid it'll hurt. And that was something that really stuck with me, because if I was being honest, there was a time in my life where, yeah, that was it. Like, I thought about it on occasion. This is like, I understand what's supposed to happen here. Okay, there's no point. There's no point in
I'll use what I must.
Dealing with that issue anymore.
I'll show you. Howling wind.
And yeah, like, I could make excuses about how, like, my parents would feel and all of that. Had nothing to do with that. I just thought it would hurt. Like, it's the only thing that genuinely kept me from trying.
Now accept your fate.
And you learn when you talk to enough people who have dealt with not even that specific kind of thing, just the loss of a family member at a young age. It doesn't really stop hurting at any point. Like, you tell yourself that your family would eventually move on and get better and everything, but by most accounts, they don't. Like, it's always something that's just kind of in the back of their head. Does he have an item? No. I mean, he has a common item. That doesn't matter, because you can't steal common items.
Behold this power. Burn!
Observe the with blade in hand. No. Join with me.
Yeah, we'll try this. Fuck it, why not? Alright, fuck it. Oh, he's weak to thunder.
We'll do this together. Not this.
Ain't that something?
Here.
Thank you. Much thanks.
Oh no, he's got all of his legs back. What a shame. What an absolutely pointless fucking endeavor.
Juna, are you okay? You look like you're about to drop.
Yeah, we'll use ambrosia. Fuck it.
I knew you'd help.
That helped.
Trust me.
Don't underestimate me. No one here fights alone.
To dark.
I'll show you.
Interesting.
Raging fire.
Interesting if true.
Is everyone all right?
Electricity. Give them
Behold,
a jolt.
we stand together.
I'll lend a hand myself.
That's an immediate family member. What the penny?
Hulkenberg got them right in their
It's
weak
okay.
spot.
We can do this.
Yeah, like that. Like, you know, like the friend I brought up earlier. You know, wasn't an immediate family member, but in the time that I knew him, loved him like a brother. You know. He probably wouldn't have been the best man at my wedding, because I've known who's going to be the best man at my wedding for most of my life. But he definitely would have been a big part of it. And the fact that you're engaged, not anymore. I was engaged. I was in a committed, meaningful relationship for 7 years. I was engaged for the last technically year and a half. I'm not a Catholic. She was. You have to undergo like a whole like school thing if you want to have a Catholic wedding with someone who's not a Catholic. It involves you getting baptized at one point. It was a whole to do. Oh god, her strength is so low. Juna, what the hell?
I have retained my edge.
I have been engaged twice in my life, actually. I've been engaged twice in my life. I have only been in
We overcame it somehow.
4 major relationships.
I can't believe this.
Learned something new? Yes. One was for 2 years. That was in high school.
To everybody.
One was for 3 years. That was immediately after high school.
Maybe the humans
One
must
was
bring
for
fire
5
unexpected.
years. That was the first time I was engaged.
First time we've seen you lot really coupled.
And the last one was for 7 years.
Even with no igniters? Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without
I don't recommend them.
helping us. Thank you.
I mean, maybe they're good for other people.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Well, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're tipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chum.
Sorry that
Hold on, we're sinking.
that got me while I
You've
was
got to be kidding.
Bail the water. You
breathing in.
help us.
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody.
Look, I don't want to criticize relationships. All right, if you're happy with someone and you both want the same thing,
and the age of a new king
great.
draws
Congratulations. I hope it works out for you. For the love of God, do not lie about whether or not you want the same things. If he says, I don't want kids, do not say you're okay with that if you think you can change it. Be honest and upfront about what you want, and everything will be fine. That's it. That's all I could say about that.
You're right.
I'm aromantic. I'm asexual. I actually do not have like a strong physical attraction to people, and my sex drive is much lower than
Come on.
the average person, though I can if necessary like perform sexual acts at a person. Is it that an example of what happened? That is an example of what happened twice. Twice that happened.
Oh. Got a second.
Because
Thanks.
Because I understand that it's very unusual compared to most people, I am very upfront and open about I don't want kids. I'm not a family person.
Well,
They both said, that's fine. I also don't want kids. And granted, the first time we were both young. The second time she was younger. I was 20. 25, 26 when we got together. She was 20. And I believe when we agreed that they were telling the truth. I do think it just,
Hey!
They grew.
Leave it to me.
They changed. People change. Like, let's be honest. And let's be upfront with this, because a lot of people are like, oh, how do you just fall out of love with someone? People change all the time. Everyone changes. And that's good, you know? To quote my favorite Doctor Who, Matt Smith, everyone changes all the time. And that's good, because you have to keep growing. So long as you remember all of the people that you used to be. And I think that last part is the part that people don't do. They forget who they were, and they forget, or they try to forget what made them who they were.
Hey.
And
I'm sorry.
I was lucky enough that my last relationship, the one that ended, it was super amicable because she knew, and she was like, hey, I want to have a normal marriage and kids and a family and all of that. I know that you don't. Neither of us is going to be happy like this. We should just end it. And I was like, great, good. The first time did not go as amicably. So, but yeah, that's why I'm saying, you know, just be upfront about what you want. And if that changes, that's fine. That's life. That's growing up. But be honest about it. Don't try to change someone. Yeah. The whole I can fix them, I can change them thing, it is destructive as all get out.
All right.
What do we do here? How do I get to the books? There it is. You know, it's weird though. I don't want, like, no. Actually, it's imagination. What's closest? Courage. Actually, we're gonna do eloquence because I don't get a lot of opportunities to do eloquence. I can fix them as pure yes.
All right.
I think both I can fix and I can change them are both just... It's weirdly, like, dehumanizing to think about someone. Especially someone you're considering as a romantic partner. Like, holy... But my thing about family has never been like I hate children or anything. I mean, I don't care for children, but that's not my real thing. I don't think I'd be a good dad. I have trouble connecting emotionally with things, and people say, you know, oh, it'll be different when it's your kid, but my thing's always just like, what if it's not? Like, what if I don't like my kid, you know? And they just have to live with that for the rest of their fucking lives.
Merely a passing thought. Let him chase the lands. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
But no, that's not my real... Like, that's not the primary thing. The primary thing, and I'm going to admit this is pure selfishness, I want to do shit. There's places I want to go. There's food I want to eat. There's things I want to do.
Please leave everything.
A house, kids, a family, all of that. It is. It's an extra brick in your backpack. You know, all of it's just a weight that keeps you from traveling as freely as you could. Which I admit sounds bad because it is when you think about it, but that is my issue. Primarily that is my issue.
Then
narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland
We're slowly
sea to
getting
the
there.
destination, Virga Island. Virga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict, as though it knows it is unwelcome. The gauntlet runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear
Oh
shore.
god, my back hurts. I went from laying down to sitting in this chair, like straight, with no exercise or stretching in between. My back is doing rough.
It's enough to cook a man alive.
Okay, on the no kids notion? Yeah, thank you.
Stuck together.
do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, my lady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise.
Oh, I am also 100% though, like, even if I wanted kids, if my partner doesn't, if she's the one who has to give birth to them, and she's like, I don't want to do that, hey, great, you're the one who's going to have to carry that for 9 months, and then,
Good luck on the lance hunt. What?
Who's there?
you know,
Are you from the
birth,
outside? What's wrong?
which sounds like hell.
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice? Whose?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey, does this place look familiar?
Another reason to not have? Yeah. Hell yeah.
Maybe a bit lost.
You're kidding. We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island. This is a disaster. Oh, I'm sweating through my
I used to joke with the missus where I was like,
What I give for a snack?
like I love her. She's great. Great person.
Every little complaint.
Could not have been in the room while she was in labor. Like,
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really?
ooh.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Whoa. It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
I'm glad they gave him like a voice and his own little personality. Like, one of the issues with the Persona games is their main characters are generally...
Priestess!
Oh.
Hey, Del, let's go.
I think I'm gonna do go for a food break? Yeah, go for it.
Mainlanders, you're not of this island.
Those who can eat should. If you're not on a terrible, terrible intermittent fasting diet.
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? Here to steal Dracodios, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neros.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
Oh, God,
We can work with that. Can't return
Oh,
without
today's
the lance
Saturday.
anyway.
I work overnight tonight, and it's our daylight savings.
Counting on them to save us.
By the way,
Which means I get
anyone
an
else find it
extra hour
strange
of
that they
work.
recognized a candidate at a glance?
Yay.
I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking. Well, fancy meeting you here.
How did you even get here, man?
Oh, you wound me, sir. I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy...
Plot armor is
worth
canon.
something.
In this game, yes.
Turns out,
If you are high enough in the contest for the crown, you literally cannot be murdered unless you agree to a duel.
Had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
If you agree to a duel, you can harm each other. It's unclear whether or not you can kill each other in this duel. Since the only duel we've had, the guy lost and then tried to attack us afterwards and died. But
For now, we may as well be patient.
it is only for the main character. Everyone else in the party can be killed. The main character, who is the one running for the throne, is protected with plot armor. And pretty strong plot armor, too.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the dragon.
Why is everyone wearing a jar?
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm. Master Adeni, there are trespassers upon our island. From ships other than the trade
Oh, is it because of the third eye?
But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios.
Yeah, it's been kind of like the big...
Until now, the church has hesitated.
Because we know who our villain is. It's Luis. Guy who looks like Griffith from Berserk.
They think they're untouchable. No offense has been
But he can't be
Damned
killed.
He's not just after
Yet.
our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death. Let us see justice served.
Wait. Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Someone's preparing salmon. Oh, God, I'd love salmon.
Beliefs, then they deserve only to be
I'd have to cook it myself because regardless of who it is, I do not trust fish prepared by other people. Sushi is one thing because it's raw, but I'll never like order puffer fish or anything. But any fish, I have gone down the salmonella road before. You know.
It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision, because you vaulted in your faith to the Dragon God, your father and mother both.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where it only has to happen once.
Master Edeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess.
You know, I just realized
that my life's greatest
this is one of those examples of like
offering to the Dragon God. Indeed, it brings me great pride.
You kind of lose track of time.
Serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved,
This year
I
has
will gladly
sucked.
give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the Dragon God. You are our last hope.
Like, I lost
Priestess
3
Yufa,
dogs
our
this year.
salvation, our future.
Granted, all to
Prepare
age.
I will accompany her to the altar of the Dragon Temple.
Like, none of them were killed or anything. So, silver linings and all of that. But yeah, I lost 3 dogs this year. And 2 people. Holy fuck.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads.
I did a bit of reading on Verga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave 'em high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes 'em, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now.
This
are
year
ya?
can just... Yeah,
You
fuck
going in, they
2024.
might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right?
Yeah, in just the last 11 months. Yeah.
Del, you're not still from the sea battle, are you?
The year 2024 can
We'll wait
eat
till nightfall. Shadowy business.
literally Dick Mountain. It is a mountain made entirely of dicks stacked upon just an inner core of chode.
Lady Juna,
And it can eat the entire fucking
let's get
thing.
those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Thanks. I'd hoped
Rotten
you'd
razor
come
blade.
up for us.
That would also
We know
be a
where the
good
prince
one.
is. Let's move.
We could serve that as a side.
By the others.
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del.
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged.
I love appropriate stealthy cheers for cooperation.
Ugh, better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though.
Yeah,
get more chatty
I
about the stress
did.
I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
Luckily, take Friday
permanently.
to vote. That was
We don't
nice.
want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields.
Granted,
at least, eh? Gonna need
I
all
live
the
in
manpower
Texas,
we can get if we want
so-
our lance.
Is the land somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god
We'll
might
see
be a
what
bit more
happens
real
with
than we
that.
thought.
But yeah,
Bent out of shape.
the sooner this year is done, the better.
And
I'll
the
be.
crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
I'll be happier off for it.
Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second.
I also want to take a moment to say that I love Fidelia so
Make me
much.
regret this.
He is a small little sasswagon, and
Nice to be back on the team.
and I love him.
Mental, you know that. Just don't drag us down. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose.
His accent also helps immensely.
You're going last. Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in
Man, we
that
went from a
temple,
group of
then
4
the
to like a
temple's
full
probably an
party
ancient ruin.
real
He's a
fast.
perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace.
What?
They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and
What
uncivilized,
accent
but
is that?
It's like
I need to live where his accent comes
We'll get
from.
the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it
This
since
has been
the
a
beginning.
weird
We help
stream.
anyone in need.
This has been like
No
a
exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
like it's not really a downer. It's just like a weird
Let us withdraw to the sea
like
runner
interpersonal stream with
first. It
this
shall
one.
bear us across the waters to this
Salute
temple
to us all, I guess. We push on.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Please, help my sister.
Why do you keep wearing a rook's head?
Wait,
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Sometimes it do be how it is.
Pull yourself together, man. So, he's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the gauntlet runner. No, it is too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
what? Are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damn place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll
Yes,
take
the
lance.
Ansem's House of Darkness.
Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well,
It was
looks like you'll have to
it was a
repay the
terrible
favor
ad
earlier
for a
than expected.
terrible store.
Go tell Nearest what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
That
Getting a bit
that came from a Kingdom. Oh my god, I need to play Kingdom Hearts again because I have it on PC, but I don't have any of the
Runner's just further down, right?
achievements.
We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Damn it. Okay, put that on the list. I'm gonna add that to the list. Kingdom Hearts is now on my backlog.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive. You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away.
It'll be
That was
thrown.
all
It
took for
will
us to
be.
sneak in.
Chief, what happened?
It has been
Where
a
is your sister?
long while since I've played Kingdom Hearts.
Thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yuffie and I were separated. I was the only
Okay,
one
so this is the list as it is. Metaphor needs to be done, but I take breaks to play shorter games.
Our soldiers cannot stand
Dead
against those
Space
horrors.
will probably get done this week.
But
Then we can do the honors.
Kingdom Hearts needs to be added to it. I have a lot more very long JRPGs. I need shorter games. I need to go through my list and find the shorter games in it so that I can create like a functional schedule. Because I have far too many JRPGs in it.
Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to...
Though, to be fair, I can beat Kingdom Hearts
I
1
saw no fear or hesitation in her
pretty
eyes.
quickly. Not 100%, but I
faltered.
can beat the
That's when I
game
realized.
relatively quickly.
It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been
On
trying to
PC,
bear
I
all
can
our
get
fears
the
and
Speed
anxieties.
Demon
Her life is in your hands.
trophy
Even if her
pretty
sacrifice would
regularly,
save us,
I believe.
don't care.
Or I did on Epic on
Please
accident, so
save
there's
her.
that.
From the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
I hit my mic, so I apologize if that was a very loud sound just now. Yep, Kingdom Hearts. There they are. I still never played Kingdom Finish. Look, I'm gonna get a lot when we get there. Eventually, I'm gonna get a lot of shit for my position on Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know, like, I don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't know why. Also, sorry, unrelated, I just realized something, and it's... It did. My alert box doesn't work. I just realized this because I got an email alert on my phone that I didn't check because I've been streaming. But why does it not work? Okay, I'm gonna run an alert real quick. I apologize if this is loud. I just want to know if it works. Wait, no. No, I'm not, because it won't let me. What the hell? Okay, I think I fixed it. Fuck it. I don't care. I only thought about this because I keep getting emails about people who follow it, and it's like, I've never heard the fucking thing.
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll see.
But yeah, no, I don't know what it is about Kingdom Hearts 3.
Would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
Because, like, I love 2. I even love the combat in Dream Drop Distance. There's just something about 3. I see it on screen, but no audio comes up. Motherfucker.
Yet still they seek permission.
So that didn't even fix it.
It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us.
And that thing is at max
It
volume.
doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right?
I don't know. I'll deal with it
morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
eventually. Or I won't. I don't fucking...
If she's found a safe enough chamber,
What am I doing?
And I made sure she was food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please.
I'll do a test, like, when I don't have work, because I'm going to have to end in...
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown
like
back
30,
into
40 minutes. Because I'm going to have to
place is
start getting
rather
ready for work.
especially compared to a prison.
But, like, I don't have work for the rest of the week. I will fix it at some point.
Staying in Brilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the princess
Let it never
curse
be
within
said
the
that I am a
region,
good
the
streamer.
public has to recognize him as
'Cause
the
I am
rightful
not.
king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might
Excuse
be
me.
to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check, too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
I love Fidelio.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we
Yeah,
will.
and I mean, you
I
know...
thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
According to Edeni, the lance is
I am
actual place in
trying
the temple is a
harder.
close-guarded secret, known only to the
I'm
priestess
trying
herself.
harder to
Never simple, is it?
be present
We've got
for
two
people
problems to worry
more.
about. First,
Like I
now,
said,
the
this
temple's
has been a
positively
rough
awash
year
with melancholia. We
for
should
me.
expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly,
And I did
there is a
kind of like
possibility
close
this
myself off
dragon
to a
god
lot
theirs is an
of
actual
people
living, and therefore
and
angry
things.
dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of
Um,
us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose it.
So
if we do.
And be quick about
I'm
it.
trying.
If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis
I will
shoot you
actually
all
open
traitors.
my Discord.
That puts our deadline
I've had the
down
alert for my
17
Discord
days.
DMs for
Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
a long time.
Your pardon?
And it just keeps getting bigger, and I don't open them.
You're going to save Priestess Yufa.
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die.
I've missed talking to you. It's good to know that you're doing well. I hope that your relationship is still going well.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Hardly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest.
Are you in a bunch of servers?
Lost in the wild and captured by soldiers.
I'm not in a bunch of servers. I am active in some servers, like an anime one, a movie one, a VTubers one. Like there's a few. Sorry to question some things. I mean, I understand if you don't want to talk about it like publicly, so I'm not gonna push you on it. I will say if for some reason you want an relatively unbiased, because I don't know them, I don't know like your situation and everything, I can only tell you what that, you know, I'm around if you want to talk about stuff, even if you don't want advice. Like if you just want to vent and you want to talk about stuff, I will do my best to be there for you. But if you don't want to talk about it, do not feel at all like you need to. Like, I understand wanting to process stuff at your own pace. I spent a lot of time doing that.
All right then.
Jesus. Haha, birds. Okay, this is the rock face
what are we on about?
guy.
Hey.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa. Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Leave it out, mate. Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Ooh, is there no note guy in here? That's
What's up?
different.
What'll I do? What's up? Well, isn't this a dilemma? Leave it out, mate.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Like, you don't have to do it publicly. I will check my DMs probably at some point during work because I'll be there longer than I need to. Yeah, like, but that is the thing of like, I can give you an outsider's opinion, but all of my information is entirely what you provide, so I can't really say it's unbiased, but I will do my best. Also, you know, it was never going to be unbiased because I consider you my friend. I want you to be happy first and foremost. Like, I want everything to be best for you because you deserve it.
Now then.
that weirdly got me like embarrassed for some reason, and I don't know why. Against plant types, okay.
That's fine.
I'm glad. I have found that unfortunately, like, not enough people are told stuff like that. And y'all deserve to. You're okay, look, here. This is the truth about me, alright? And I don't mean this like in a self-derogatory way. This is just a fact of my life. I do not have a lot of friends. I think if I had to count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, depending on 1 or 2 specific people. Okay. The people I consider my friends are they are everything to me. I want to do as much as I can for all of them. And you are definitely one of them. You know, you have been for a very long time. So yeah, I will do my best to be there for you.
All right then.
And I'm gonna be honest, I already apologize for any time that I wasn't, like, not out of an obligation, just because,
Welcome.
I don't know, there's a lot of times where, like, I wish I was more present for people. Oh, this is our runner.
We're all ready for departure.
Bye.
How am I going to deal with this?
All right then. Where to?
And I can't go back?
All right then.
Oh, because we haven't reached the timing part yet. This is just the... Okay, now.
So this is the dragon.
Now then.
Let's see.
You would pursue peril?
Tally-ho then.
So we bring the fight to them.
So I have to be in and out. Oh yeah, no. Never worry about that. I think one of the great things about, like, a real friendship, or like a deep friendship, like the kind of friendship that people want, is there are people where you can not see each other for months, even years sometimes. You'll bump into each other by chance and pick up, like, y'all had just had a conversation yesterday.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but
And that's good. And I feel like the second I saw you, I was like, yeah, you know.
No. And keep your
I knew
eyes
it had
on
been a
them.
while, but at the same time, I was like, no, like I know
Pinching the
them.
runner.
We're
You
friends.
really
We're
worry
good.
Too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in
Nothing's
your
gonna
head, you
change
don't know how
that.
to let 'em go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Or at least nothing has changed that. Neither of us have done anything to like purposely harm the other. And that's the only thing that could change my opinion about someone I care about.
Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried. I'd avoid it too if I could.
So I can tell you right now, even if we didn't talk for like 10 years,
Definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
if you showed up, I will welcome you with open arms 100% of the time.
Magic. And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated.
Oh yeah, I know that.
We know
Like
magic is
I
possible
know
as an
people who
igniter.
have been
In
both
other
sides
words,
of that.
Magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
But at the same time,
Hey, you lot about finished? Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on.
I don't have much to offer people. Like,
We're off.
I don't drive. I don't really have a lot of money. Like, I'm not gonna help you move or anything. I mean, unless you are nearby and have like a rough situation where it's like, hey, my boyfriend hit me, I need to get out of here. Then yeah, fuck it, I'll find a way to make it work. But for the most part, you know, the benefit of not having a lot is that there's not a lot people can take from you.
It's
You know.
some kind of giant tree, right?
And if the most someone wants from me is like someone to talk to about shit, yeah, all right, I was gonna, I would have given you that anyway. So let's fucking go.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done. Del, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up! Why?
Allow me.
Yeah. And there's no reason that we shouldn't be
Badly injured. Just infected and inflamed.
going on.
Possessed you to hide
forever.
this.
I said I'm fine.
Yeah, going on for as long as I can see. Yeah, we're good. We will always be good.
We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio, are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
We need to get back to the village. Every second Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in. Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
Poor Fidelio.
Hey.
Jesus Christ, Fidelio. I'm guessing they pop in and out. Yeah. Oh, they were also at work, so yeah, they pop in and out. They're good. They're good people. A lot of the people are either people who are here overnight because for some reason all of our sleep schedules.
Thanks.
are bad, but
I see.
yeah. It was chase people. No. You're good. You're good. Never worry about that. As usual, because I often take like very long year-long breaks from streaming. My community is always very small, but it's a very chill thing. Like, I am nothing if not a very low maintenance, low energy kind of cat, you know?
Let's give it a shot.
Hey.
Listen.
Oh yes, 100%. Like,
Yeah.
as a friend, I am very low maintenance. I can pop in and out. I'm happy to just like be chill. We can go out. We could stay in. We could play games. I don't care. We could do whatever. In a relationship, I am the clingiest, most possessive, neediest little bitch you can imagine.
Time marches on.
I cannot operate without my partner. I need their attention. I need their love. It is what keeps me going throughout the day.
Nonetheless,
I will spam their phone with text, their discords with DMs, everything. And we exist. Yes. Ugh.
True.
It is one of the reasons I
Let's focus.
am very careful about like who I am affectionate towards. Not even like romantically, just in general, because it is a side of me that I do not show people lightly, you know. I try very hard to make my life seem easy and relaxed. And once you get into a relationship with me, no, that whole act just falls apart.
Really? But goodness. What's going
It is. I think it's because, you know, like, your partner in a relationship is the one that you show not necessarily your worst side to, but you're like every part of you, you know. They're the ones who see who you are when you're alone, you know.
Why?
What?
Like, everyone has seen the me who will sit here and do bits and jokes about
Please, I beseech you.
games and stuff.
God,
There's very few people in the world who have ever been,
please, I beseech you.
if not everything, yeah.
Let's give it a shot.
Like, they have to know everything about you. They have to see every part of you. Do you sit at home and make up terrible songs while you're folding your laundry? They're gonna hear them eventually. Like, there's no hiding that.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Aha! Yes! Beg pardon? What? No kidding!
Okay, why would...
I am so great. Let's give it a shot.
That's a weird job. Sorry. I'm over. Yeah.
Leave it out, mate.
All right then.
Yeah, we're good. I do that too. I'll just pop into streams at work. One of the few benefits of working retail overnight is that it's not a busy time.
All right then.
Is that the only request?
I'll tell.
It was all in vain.
Stick.
All right then.
I'll be honest. So I recently met a streamer, Pug knows her by the name of Lutra. I don't know what it is specifically about her that I do not have, like, I don't have any, like, attraction to her, romantically, I mean. But for some reason, like, very quickly became someone I treat like a friend I've known for years. Like, I went past the polite friendship to the, like, making fun of her phase, like, in a couple of days. It's real weird, and I don't know why. But I'm glad, because we are good friends. She knows, she understands. We make fun of each other online all the time. It's fine. But that was a weird one. I don't know what happened with that.
All right then.
But you know, that, like, that kind of quick friendship thing was a thing where I was like, I need to talk to more people. I need to get back in touch with the people I care about. And that's pretty much what got me to start just doing more socially. Like, I started engaging with people on Twitter. I've been more active on Discord. I started streaming. I am working on a video, though whether or not it works out is constantly up in the fucking air, because I'm a garbage YouTuber. Ooh, excuse me.
Take a look.
Okay, so I do have to go to Grand
Good hunting
Trad
to you.
anyway.
Let's do it.
Excuse me. Oh, this is out there.
This place. Let's see.
All right then.
Okay, there's no request. There's a friendship thing.
Where to?
Yeah, you know, like sometimes it's making one new friend that just kind of spirals out into meeting more people in general.
Where to?
I am whether or not our friendship lasts, endures, whatever, I am extremely happy to have met her and appreciative for what she has done for me. And I don't think anything bad's gonna happen. Like I don't think like our friendship is in trouble in any way. That's just a general. That's how I approach life, you know. It's just like, well, if tits turn in a decidedly upward direction, you know, I'm still.
Wow.
I can take the best out of it, I guess.
Thank you. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Ah! Oh. This.
Mm. It was pretty neat.
You know. Yeah.
Swear to God, if this kid's a dick, I'm gonna punch him in his tiny face.
What? Alright.
Such a thing is too big, isn't it?
You know. Okay.
Aww.
Yeah. Thank you.
Should probably stop calling him aggressive boy then.
We became friends.
Sure.
Yeah. By the way.
No one knows how you feel if you don't say it out loud. That is a thing that a lot of people never learn. Or at the very least learn way too late. And I'll be honest, I understand it, because I am one of those people that's also like... I feel awkward saying things, especially like very positive things to people, but... It's like just now, you know? Sometimes that's what you have to say, like... Some people just need to hear that someone gives a shit. He sleeps in the graveyard? That's sick as hell.
Okay.
Spread... Yeah, that's all you can do, you know? To be fair, it works both ways. If someone makes you unhappy with something, like a decision or something, tell them. Like, nobody's psychic, as far as we're aware. There might be someone out there who's just sick as hell and we haven't found out yet. Most people aren't psychic.
Cheers. Fancy a bit of...
If you have a problem or a positive anything, if you're some way, talk about it. Be polite. Like, don't be a dick about it, but talk about it. Reflects bows and... Oh, so it's all magic. Motherfucker.
Just between us. Come again, Want in on this?
But wait, that...
That's such a crazy roundabout way to get somewhere. Look at that.
We'll face danger here.
And right there.
How many days is that?
Let's see. Let's see. You don't say.
Just between us.
What goods? Learn the secrets about the stall on Seabury Street. Okay, I can come back to these later. Those aren't pressing. I want my salmon. Yeah, I'm also gonna have to start making food. What time is it? Soon. I have to kill 2 minutes. Because I want to have at least 2.5 hours.
Alright. Where to?
But yeah, I mean, I can't eat. Because I am... Ugh. Intermittent fasting is hell. Don't do it. That is my advice. Like, it is good for losing weight. It's great for learning portion control and all of that. It sucks ass. It is garbage. Oh, I have to listen.
Welcome. An intriguing offer.
A divine relic. Oh, okay. It's tabs. I had so many alerts on my phone, sorry. Jesus.
Right?
Splendid. Understood.
It has been a long time. Like...
Okay then.
Yeah. I was thinking about that too. It has been a long minute.
Alright then. Where to?
I also, like, I don't think I could find the exact time. But it was, okay, hold on. Yeah, I can find a rough period. If... I need to find the old Let's Plays. Yeah, I was gonna check how far back YouTube wise I could find it. That is crazy. You know how like they hid the like dislike thing? I don't check my content for anything. Like I don't check the likes or the like views or anything because I'm a garbage YouTuber. But outside of like the Uzumaki thing, which is its own fucking wormhole. Actually, I have a really positive like to dislike ratio, even on the videos that hit near, 5,000 plus views. That's insane, considering all I do is fucking obscure horror movies. But that's not what I'm here for. That's not why I'm... Oh my god, has it been... It has been at least... It's probably been longer, because I'd have to go back and find, like, the first time I ever used your music. We can roll in the trash together. Oh, that'd be so good. We can do that. It's been at least, this is the earliest one I can find, which is back in the Kingdom Hearts 1 Let's Play. Which makes sense that I would talk about you in it because we met when I was streaming Kingdom Hearts before that. And that is back in June of 2018. So it's been at least 6 years. Maybe 7. Holy. I have known you for almost as long as I was with my possible wife. Also, god damn, I'm a terrible YouTuber. So, I have... In 7 years of content on that channel, I have roughly 360 videos, okay? That is less than 1 year of content, or a little over 1 year of content in... Actually, no. 365, that's less than 1 year of content over 7 years, okay? If I remove all of the Let's Plays because they're not visible anymore for copyright reasons, it goes down to 50. In 7 years, I have made 50. That is roughly 7 videos per year. Holy fuck. You know, I like I say it, but I don't mind it. I like making videos about things that I really like and that I want to share with people.
Alright.
And you know, if I only find 7 things in a year to share with someone, I'm fine with that. I don't want to just make videos for the sake of, oh look, I made a fucking video. Like, I pumped out the content, you know? All stats +4? Oh, that's not bad. I'm not a good content creator. You've been here long enough, you know. I am half-assing like everything. Even this stream, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't even know if I achieved anything story-wise in the last 2 hours. It's been 2 hours? 2.5 hours. But, you know, I talk to y'all. Look. I'm bad at streaming. And YouTubing. And Twitter. And just the internet. I just upload both. I will probably make a second channel because I don't want to fill people who followed me for YouTube stuff with VODs. Actually, it saves VODs. It's all in my live thing, so I don't even have to upload them. So that's pretty cool. But no, look. I'm bad at the internet, okay? I'm the first person who will admit that. But I got to talk to y'all. I got to talk to Keck again after a long time. I met Pug. Taylor's here. Carbon comes in every so often. Lutra was here yesterday. That's all I want. I don't care about, like, hey, that video got 50,000 views, or hey, you made Twitch associate or partner or whatever the fuck they're called now. I just like talking to people about shit that I like. Isn't that all anyone's trying to do? Yeah, there you go. The real Twitch partnership for the friends we made along the way. With a funny spin. Yeah. I'm a simple cat, man. Like, I just want to share cool shit with people. That's it. That's why I do anything. Anything I do in my life is just to share cool shit with someone.
What now?
I'm gonna make a clip, and that's gonna be my channel trailer for everything. For Twitch, for YouTube, everything. Just that sentence. All I want to do is share cool shit with people. But as much as I love y'all and enjoy this conversation and this time, we are reaching the end. I have to start getting ready for work. Raise your glass to those. That's true. Dostrovia. They'll be here next time. I believe 100%. Also, because next time I will stream for much longer. Tomorrow I'm going to do Dead Space, and I'm... Is it as short as the original? How long to beat Dead Space remake? 12 hours. Oh, shit. That's longer than the original, right? I probably won't beat it in one sitting then. I thought I could, because I remember the first one being really short, but it will be longer either way, because it'll be longer than 2 hours. For a long time, and Keck was here when I started streaming 7 fucking years ago. Holy shit. I hated streaming for 2 hours. Like, I hated any stream that was less than 4 or 5 hours, because I was like, that's too short. Like, what are you supposed to do in that time? And the answer is you can do a lot. I did not appreciate what you can do in 2.5 hours. That is a feature-length film that y'all have been here for. That's absurd. Oh yeah. That's why those Kingdom Hearts streams were long as hell, dude. That was 3 hours. I'm gonna need full break. Yeah. Like, it'll be longer when I have days off, just because that's what I do with my free time. I stream. Or, I don't stream. I play games. But because of the current situation I'm in, I will stream. But, like, for days that I work, this is great. 2.5 hours plus, I say, as we approach the 2 hour and 45 minute mark, because I don't know how to end shit. This is good. This is good. This is a good time. Thank you all for coming out. I've run out of things to say, so I'm just going to say thank you. I hope to see you again. My Twitter is always there. My Discord DMs are open. Again, I will do my best to respond when I can. If you just want to talk, if you want to vent, if you have any ideas for cool stuff to play and or watch, just let me know. And I will see y'all later. Be safe, be happy,